the NBA, right here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony courtside. On our sidelines tonight, reporting Allie LaForce. A look at the Magic starting group. The guard pair for him will be Suggs and Bane. Wagner is in the front court alongside Banchero. And it's Carter in at the 5 down low. What a treat we have tonight, Greg. These teams give us a glimpse into the future of the NBA.
No doubt about that. These are the guys that might eventually turn into the superstars that run the league. It's still very up and coming, but loads of talent on the floor in this one.
Shot clock at 2. And it's Banchero missing.
I think he'd love to have that one back. Got the ball right where he wanted to and couldn't convert.
Robinson passes to Cunningham. Harris against Banchero. Harris kicks to Cunningham. Banked in off the glass.
And this is the beauty of Cunningham. He can score from anywhere on the floor. That length, obviously, a huge advantage.
Now, here's Bane. And here's Carter. Outside, Suggs. Off target from three-point range. Cunningham passes to Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
Tell you what, fellas, like seeing Harris be engaged from there. I mean, refusing to settle for the simple layup. Nice finish.
Banchero outside. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Yep, that one goes.
Finally, after all those clanks, someone comes through for him.
Well, you knew it eventually was going to happen. I mean, my goodness, a tight start to this one, but maybe that'll ignite some more buckets to be made.
Here's Harris. Paolo Banchero making his last shot. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession. Orlando, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Pass to Carter. Stolen by Thompson. Now, here's Cunningham. On the wing, Harris. He can't get that one to fall. Great defense that time from Banchero. And Clark, the Magic with 2 good wings in Banchero and Wagner.
Yeah, they certainly have 2 of the better young wings in the league. Both forwards are outstanding at both ends of the floor. You know, it'd be kind of like a college football team with 2 gigantic tight ends. I mean, they're a physical duo, and that makes them formidable in every way. Boy, this is the threat that Harris poses now. He's a scorer from every level, inside, three-point land, and at the rim.
Now, here's Wagner. Hasn't made one yet. Orlando moving the ball around. Bane with the bucket.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
The Pistons leading. On the wing, Harris. Out to Thompson. To the paint. Here's Durant. Carter pulls it in. And so Wagner will bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession. For Detroit, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Thompson passes to Robinson. And here's Cunningham. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Duran. And Duran slams it in.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
Now Cunningham. After the missed 3 from Desmond Bane. Cunningham finds Thompson. Misses the 3.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Bain passes to Bancaro. Kicks it out to Wagner. Carter with a screen on Thompson. Pass to Carter. Yes, that goes in.
Superb concentration from the big man there. Carter Jr. is experienced at converting difficult shots.
Outside Robinson. Now Duran. Here's Cunningham. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Cunningham's got 5.
He knows he can get his shot anytime he wants, and he also knows he has the green light.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. The Magic making the switch here. Black's checked in.
In for the Magic, numero 0, Anthony Black.
The Magic trail by 5. Here's Wagner. Still scoreless. Bain finds Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
No margin for error that time. Big time slam from big man Carter Jr.
Outside Robinson. Cunningham outside. Shoots over Black. And Detroit again with the bucket.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Bancaro is screened for Bain. No good with the triple. Detroit leading by 5. Here's Robinson. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Pass to Bain. Carter with a screen on Robinson. And Carter with the basket on the assist by Bain. Carter's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Just a real solid understanding of how to exploit the defense. Carter Jr. impressive at positioning himself in these situations.
Now here's Cunningham. 7 points in the game. Thompson against Wagner. Thompson looking for an opening. The Magic trail by 5. So Clark, when you watch Anthony Black, size, playmaking, defense, a lot to like here.
That is a fact for sure. The 6th pick in 2023. Shooting was the question mark, still is a bit, but I tell you, that's the one area of the game you've seen over the years. Many players make great strides in refining their shot because of the work they put into it. I don't think he's going to be any different.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, the Magic are coming together. Paolo Banchero said, "This is a special group. We have something that you don't always see in professional sports. Guys really have each other's backs and look after one another. Not only are we close, but we're really talented and versatile as a team." Back to you, Kevin.
A young, exciting team. Allie, we thank you very much. And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Kevin Herter, he's checked in for the Pistons. Jenkins comes in for Duncan Robinson. We've got 1:55 left here in the opening quarter. Wagner outside. Kicks it out to Banchero. Another miss by Orlando.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
During the pass to Herter. Here's Jenkins. Buries it from three-point range. And the Pistons lead by 10.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Fires the three. De Silva, no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now, here's Banchero. Off the run, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. This is his first free throw of the game.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
You know, guys, when you look at those numbers last year for him, I think it does affect how much you're willing to go after contact because you're a little fearful of getting to the foul line unless you're in the and one situation. Too many trips to the line when you shoot it as poorly as he does actually can hurt you.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Stewart's checked in for Jalen Duren. Holland comes in for Tobias Harris. And Karis LeVert subbed in for Cunningham. Howard's checked in for the Magic. He hits the second from the line. And the Pistons with possession here. They lead by 11. There's 38 seconds left in the first. From deep, Herter. Banchero grabs the board. Magic have gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. Black with it. He has yet to score. Outside Howard. That one's off. He starts the game with the miss. Now here's Jenkins. No one near Herter as he lets it fly. And so it's Detroit. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll return shortly. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Detroit.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Let's look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
We've got Isaiah Stewart. Holland is out there with LeVert. Then it's Kevin Herter. And it's Jenkins in at the point. That's the 5 and the 4 for the Pistons. Now here's Jenkins. 5 on the clock. And it's off from three-point range. Black the pass to Richardson. Fires from deep. Rebounded by the Pistons. And LeVert, here we go. Picked him clean. Here's Black. Offline with his three. Detroit leading by 9. Pass to Jenkins. Now here's Stewart. Defended by Batadze. Stewart kicks to LeVert. Herder passes to Stewart. That three off the mark. The Magic trail by 9. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And here's Richardson outside. LeVert grabs the miss. And so LeVert will bring it up for Detroit. No points yet here in the second quarter for them. Stewart finds LeVert. Here's Jenkins. And again, it's the Pistons missing. Orlando's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Now Detroit moving it up. Here's Holland. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Pistons lead by 11.
Strong effort that time, producing the best look possible.
Black kicks to Banchero. Batadze setting a screen for Banchero. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks. Well, this new three-point era started with Stephen Curry, and it's really in the last decade that we're seeing the long-distance game extend to the center position. You look at the list of recent champions, it seems it's also not a luxury, but a necessity to have a paint presence who can also stretch the floor from deep.
Yeah, certainly a nightmare to contain. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. Here's Banchero. Basket counts. Banchero's got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, the defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just bullies right through it.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
Here come the team shirts, everybody. Who wants one? Only the loudest fans, only the noisiest fans will get t-shirts. So crank it up. Crank up the volume now. Who wants a t-shirt?
And a different look here for the Pistons. Jalen Duren. He's checked in for Stewart. Thompson comes in for Karis LeVert. Robinson's checked in for Kevin Herder. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Jenkins. Wagner's checked in for the Magic. Jalen Suggs comes in for Richardson. Here's Cunningham. 7 points in the game. Pass to Duren. Back to Cunningham. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Cunningham's got the lead up to 14 now for the Pistons. Now Suggs to the middle. That's good from Faulkner on the assist from Suggs. Faulkner's got his first 2 points of the night. Unfortunate injury aside, Jalen Suggs-Clark has really come into his own now.
Yeah, I agree, Kevin. I mean, hitting his stride in a major way. I mean, he seems to have really figured the game out, how to utilize his gifts and tools. He was always a great defender. Offensively, I think, is where his game has taken the biggest jump.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleep.
Now, here's Faulkner. Just 4 to shoot. Duren pulls drills it in. Duran's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Thompson outside. Pass to Duran. Three-pointer. Holland, no good. And here is Suggs. Banchero, right side. Rebounded by the Pistons. Duran's got his 5th rebound in this one. Detroit leading by 14. Outside for Robinson. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Suggs who brings up the ball for the Magic. And Wagner has it in the corner. Buries the long-range jumper. Wagner's got 5 points in the quarter.
The coaching staff encouraging Wagner to take these quick-hitting shots. They think it helps his confidence moving forward.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Pistons making a change here. Harris is checked in. The Magic also changing it up. De Silva's checked in. And it's Bane in for Black. Here's Robinson. He's got 5. A shot by Thompson, no one's around. And the 3 ball is good. Thompson's got the lead up to 14 now for Detroit. Wagner outside. Left side, Suggs. Batadze, a screen on Cunningham. And it's Suggs missing.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And Duran slams it in.
And really with a pass-first mentality, Cunningham, the type of player that you like to play with.
Cunningham against Suggs. That shot misses. Cunningham with some nice D. For the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And he had all of us at the table quivering. What a move by Kane.
Outside, Bane. Batadze setting a screen for Bane. The shot misses.
He's letting it fly, but the results just have not been there.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Desmond Bane, a deadly floor spacer, but he said, I have to be respected in a lot of different ways. Don't pigeonhole me into just being a catch-and-shoot guy or a movement shooter. I can score the ball in a variety of ways and do multiple things on the court. Kevin, back to you.
A lot for sure in his bag. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Orlando with the ball. Following the miss by Kate Cunningham. Pass to Suggs. The Magic getting another chance here. That one goes in. Wagner's got 7 points in the game.
Really good work by Wagner there, turning that miss into a make. Those are the type of baskets that can swing games sometimes.
Now here is Harris. Down low. Here's Duran. And Duran slams it in.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Bain. Launches it. Drops in the tray. Bain's got his second bucket.
And he just lights it up from downtown. Bain, so dangerous from out there.
Cunningham outside. Duran with a screen on Suggs. Cunningham's shot is off.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Wagner against Thompson. Pass to De Silva. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
Cunningham passes to Harris. Back to Cunningham. Suggs with some nice defense.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Pass to Bitadze. The shot and game clock separated by 4.
That's exactly what you want to see. Your big men playing big. Strong board.
Thompson in the corner. Detroit, no good that time either. Bain way outside. And we've reached halftime in this one. Pistons ahead, up by 12. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game, he's been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
The Magic trail by 12. Checking out the group for Jamal Mosley to start the second half. Wagner is in the front court alongside Banchero. The guard pair form will be Suggs and Bain. And it's Carter in at the 5.
And this is something Banchero continues to hone, wanting to become a dangerous threat from deep.
Harris inside. Banchero's there. Harris misses.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And you watch Paolo Banchero. GA offensively, he is a load to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, he can cross you up, hit you with the spin move, score over either shoulder. This young man is a force.
Nice shot by Thompson.
The speed makes Thompson such a threat with the ball in his hand.
Wagner passes to Suggs. Harris against Banchero. Pass to Suggs. 5 to shoot. A three-pointer off the mark. Pistons leading by 11. Robinson passes to Thompson. Thompson a screen on Suggs. Cunningham looking around. Robinson misses. And so it's Suggs who brings up the ball for the Magic. Outside, Bain hits the three-point bomb. Bain's got 9 points.
And you have to stay connected to Bain. He's too good off the catch.
Pass to Cunningham. There's the lob to Duran. Stolen by Carter. Outside, Suggs. Now here is Carter. Carter sets the pick for Wagner. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Hunting for that shot. Wagner wants to eat.
Cunningham passes to Thompson. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. That one drops for him. 13 points for Cade Cunningham.
Boy, he's had a solid performance at the offensive end. Rock solid, providing that stability.
Suggs passes to Banchero. Back to Suggs. From outside, off the mark.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Outside, Payne. Carter with a screen on Robinson. Payne for three. Pistons leading by 9. Robinson on the wing. Pass to Cunningham. Duran with a screen on Suggs. To the inside. And Duran slams it in.
Creating a high percentage look with a good decision on that pass.
Suggs with the ball. Banchero outside. And then Carter with the jam.
Well, because Carter Jr. is so dynamic athletically, his teammates have a lot of confidence in him finishing the alley-oop.
Cunningham left side. Out to Harris. Wagner against Thompson. Inside. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Here's Cunningham. It's good from about 19 feet. And that's 15 points for Cade Cunningham.
And you can see why they continue to call Cunningham's number. Once he's flipped that switch, let him go to work.
Now, here's Payne. He's got 9. It's good, and the Piston lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Carter.
Well, as for them being behind in this game, you certainly can't put any of it on his shoulders. He's been tremendous offensively.
Cunningham outside, and it's Thompson with the jam.
I think the rim could be 12 feet off the ground, and Thompson could still go get the lob.
Now, here's Suggs. Payne passes to Carter. And yes, it's good. Carter's got 12 in the game.
Offensively, he's carrying his weight, doing his part. Maybe they should get the ball to him a little bit more.
Pass to Duran. And here is Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
So it's Orlando now, following the bucket by the Pistons. And it's Suggs missing.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
Pass to Cunningham. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
And a wide open look for Payne. No good on the triple. And it's Detroit's ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Pass to Duran. Here's Cunningham. Off target from outside. Outside, Suggs. Banchero outside. Banchero screen on Robinson. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Now the Pistons with it. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Thompson. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Wagner's got 4 rebounds in this game. Banchero outside. Payne for 3. Detroit with the rebound. They led by as many as 18 points. On the wing, Thompson. He has 7. Shots good by Duren.
One thing I really like about Ausar Thompson, he's a team-first guy, always willing to make the extra pass.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. The Pistons, Holland, he's checked in for Harris. Kevin Huerter comes in for Thompson. And it's Jenkins in for Duncan Robinson. There's a minute 40 left in the third quarter of the game. Banchero dishes to Black. Can they get it? Hits it from three-point range.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Well, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Cunningham in for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
Just showing some grown man strength there. Cunningham gifted at working through the contest.
Pass to Banchero. Now here is Carter. Here's Vitadze, defended by Duren. And it's good off the back rim and in.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
Here's Cunningham. Good, nice job down low. Cunningham's got 10 points here in the second half.
And smart choice by Cunningham, using the floater to get that one to go.
Banchero outside. His three-pointers off the mark. Pistons leading by 14. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Now Jenkins. Pass to Duren. Clock at 6. Now here's Jenkins. Defended by Carter. Black with it. And Carter has it in the corner. Drills it from outside. Carter's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for the Detroit Pistons. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Right back after this break. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Holland is out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Kevin Huerter. And it's Cunningham, and it's Jenkins in at the point guard position. That's the group for Detroit right now. So it's Orlando now, following the three by Detroit. To the inside, kicks it out to Wagner. They set the screen. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit. They led by as many as 18 points. Pass to Herter. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Magic trail by 14. Here's Black. Lays it up off the glass.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Cunningham passes to Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Now, here's Wagner. Latray. Rebound, Detroit. Holland's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Wagner with the block.
Wagner, so good with his hands, but he's a smart defender, too. Positioned himself well to come away with that block.
From outside the arc, it's Cunningham with the rebound.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Now, here's Cunningham. Uses the glass to finish the lane. Cunningham's got 12 points here in the second half.
And sometimes you forget Cunningham's height, but boy, he puts it to use down low.
Down low. Here's Wagner. And the shot falls short this time.
And that's really just not heads-up basketball. Don't try a fadeaway when nobody's guarding you. Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure.
Well, I guess there's nothing wrong with a little bit of showboating here and there.
Here's Black. To the middle. Pass to De Silva. Here's Black. Count that bucket. Black's got 4 points in the quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And timeout call by J.B. Bickerstaff. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. He's checked in for Detroit. Detroit leading by 16. Cunningham kicks to Jenkins. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Cunningham passes to Duran. And Duran slams it in.
Just a fantastic decision maker. Cunningham giving it up in that two-man set.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Carter dishes to Suggs. Takes a three. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham. Cunningham's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Duran sets the screen for Cunningham. A three-pointer, no good. The Magic trail by 18. Right side, Suggs. Wagner outside. And Carter now, top of the key. Detroit with the rebound. And here's Cunningham. Shoots over Black. Cunningham's shot is off. Orlando's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Lets it go with the three. Sinks the three-pointer.
Shooting in good rhythm there. Suggs off the catch and shoot. Nicely done.
And Duran slams it in.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
And Wagner's got the ball here for Orlando. Trailing by 17. It's Suggs with the drive. Good work there as it goes. Suggs has got 5 points in the quarter.
You know, on the drive, Suggs can be a bit unpredictable, which keeps him, I think, a step ahead of the defense. You don't want him knowing exactly what you're going to do.
Now, here's Cunningham. Pass to Jenkins. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Holland, and here's Herter. Lets it go from the wing. It's hauled in by the Magic. Suggs has got his 5th rebound in this one. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Kane. It's rebounded by Jenkins. Pistons leading by 15. Now, here's Cunningham. Duran finds Herter. Back to Duran. And he banks in the layup. Duran's got 12 points here in the second half.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk.
Give it up for your Pistons High Squad! Give it up for your Pistons High Squad! The time is now, Pistons Nation. Give it up for your Pistons High Squad!
And one of our featured players tonight earns our player of the game, Cade Cunningham.
Yeah, it's his job to keep their offense ticking, and tonight he's earned his keep. He's been able to find open teammates everywhere, feeding the post, creating open jump shots on the perimeter. His passing has been the best element of his game.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. Now Carter, outside, Suggs. Carter sets the pick for Suggs. Now Banchero, just 3 to shoot. Wagner fires. And so the ball's out of bounds. Wagner touched it last.
Good ball!
Pistons leading by 17. Al Cunningham. It's stolen by Suggs. Here's Bain. Twelve-footer gets it.
What confidence from Bain. Money from mid-range.
And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit. They led by as many as 18 points.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Carter, big time jam. He was ready to receive and deliver.
Tonight, they found something with Carter Jr. This is the kind of performance he can build on.
Now, here's Cunningham. Now, Duran.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
The Magic trail by 17. Now Bain. Let's lose a three. Can't get it to go. Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Pistons.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Cade Cunningham.
The way he saw the floor was quite special. I mean, he served up a ton of room service dimes.
Here is Cunningham after the made shot from Desmond Bain. And here comes the break. Banchero, the rim rattler, making no mistake. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
Now, here is Robinson. Cunningham lays it in off the window.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
Banchero, oh, that was a two-hander.
Boy, good vision that time from Suggs on this play, finding the most ready shooter and fed him nicely.
And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that'll do it, folks. So for Allie LaForce and my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. And now our player of the game, Cade Cunningham.